they'll always give you advice. Fanya if you as like right now with Africana, we speak a lot of Kiswahili with her, and people are like, oh, English, blah 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 blah, and they always admire her, and we are so happy. If there's anything I could give for, or just show you how much grateful I am for loving our daughter the way you do.
Inside the big day for Africana, she has turned 2, and of course she's the daughter of the soil. With us we have Amberay and Rapundo, of course the parents mnawajua na najua they're so happy kuona mtoto ameturn 2 years old. We want to hear from them, how are they feeling? Hi guys. Hi.
Hello.
Hi Rapundo.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Nice.
First of all, you guys are looking good. Luku ni moto.
It's African royal, yeah.
Manze ni God, ni
We
God.
never disappoint.
Maybe you can tell us a little bit
God.
about the inspiration, about the whole outfit inspiration.
African royal,
Yeah.
because we are at Africanah'S. Yeah. Do you have anything to add?
She's the daughter of the soil.
Oh yeah.
In Luo we say she's nini. Nyawo, sio kwamba inaitwa nini? Nyalo. Nyalo. Nyalo, yes.
Nyalo.
Yes. Nyalo.
Okay,
Yes.
alright. Labda tuambie tu the feeling. You celebrated Africana's birthday at 1 year, and right now she's 2 years old. Umemlea, we've seen her journey as well. Yeah. Unauliza, how is the feeling right now kuona mtoto ameturn 2 years old?
Yeah, I'm joking because we're on a car nasikiza. I swear, the feeling is amazing. Imagine I wanted a boy. Yeah, I wanted a boy, and I thank God that He gave me a girl. Like, I really needed that girl in my life. She's my best friend, my little best friend. How do you feel about that?
Well, she's a little best friend, but she's more closer to me than you. But anyway, that's a debate of another day.
Of course, looking at the 1 year, since we were also here for the first birthday.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, no, it's now this a span of 1 year.
Yes.
Africana has grown, I would say, into a brand, a big brand. How does that make you feel?
You go first.
Of course, we're excited. We've always said before, I think the interviews we've given before, we've always said that we want Africana to be Africana. Us, we are just following her path. She's the one who paves her own way, but we're just there to support her. We don't try to mold her, to change her character, behaviors. We just let her be who she is, retain her personality, and our work is just to make sure that we groom her towards where she's headed. Of course, when she's headed in the wrong direction, we'll always correct her, but a high percentage we want her to be who she is. Yes, and this one thing that we never had. This one thing that we never had when you were children. Our parents, how strict they've always been.
Yeah.
That they wanted to be a teacher somewhere. But for us with Africana, if in future she decides she wants to be a musician, so be it. If she wants to be a painter, so be it. Hivyo hivyo tu.
Is there something that you have probably noticed at her age right now that you think is something that she will venture into in future?
At the moment, I think it's too early. But one thing I can pick is the fact that she really has a very strong personality. And yeah, of course she's a Luo, but also she's stubborn just like the mother.
Oh my God.
And you all saw the video at the coast when she really got mad and she was walking away from us. And I think at some point her mother saw herself in Africana, because that's what I go through most of the times. But now I'm glad we have a girl. And Africana is really giving her, that sleepless night.
Amber, do you agree?
No, but I'm proud of her because she knows when to leave the table when, disrespect is
Sound.
Yeah.
Maybe one unique thing you've realized about Africa, of course you have other kids, but this one being African.
I'll say, like the father said, she has a very strong personality, and also she's outspoken. That is one thing I really admire about her. Like me, sisi tulikuwa tunaambiwa ukitaka kujiexpress unaambiwa what?
Usiongee mbele ya watu.
Africana will tell you what she wants, and then
And you listen.
Yeah.
Did this come as a shock to you, given that you said you grew up in a completely different environment? Ya kuambiwa hivi na hivi unaogopa, but Africana will tell you as a teen.
Yeah.
Did it come as a shock to you?
Yes, it did. Actually, if Africana was not my daughter, I would think kuna mtu anamwambianga fanya hivi, sema hivi and all. But her being my daughter, like hata nakuanga surprised. Like that video, there's a video we took, alikuwa kwa ofisi ya babake, and then unakumbuka
When she was
ukamnyang'anya
trying to write?
pen.
Yeah, I remember.
And then she didn't, alikuwa I think 6 months, but alikuwa na, I'm like, okay. So this one, yeah.
Maybe something that you are celebrating today is girl African,
Yeah.
and as she turns to, what should we expect from you guys? Kama wazazi, maybe you're working on a project with her and you want to unveil.
Yeah, I think she got, was it brand ambassador?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she's
yes.
into fashion, but I think the mom can explain more.
Yeah, for me, Africana, like, you see the way I dress her and all, I see myself in her. Like, there those, I wish, like, that I see my little self in her. That's why I dress her the way I dress her. And I'm happy today amepatia hiyo like ambassadorship ya Teddy Luxe. Yeah, Teddy Luxe closet. Yeah, and hoping and wishing like that.
It's gonna grow. I think Africana is such a blessing, and maybe one day the mother will give the story right from Lisa. The inception or conception. Yes, there's many things that we've gone through. Maybe one day I'll write a book. When I grow very old, maybe I'll do a book. But Africana is really a blessing. And I think anything, just like her mother, anything that her mother touches is always blessed and it always grows. And we see the same thing in Africana as well. And if she's a brand ambassador of, it's called Lux what?
Teddy Luxe.
Teddy Luxe.
Closet.
I'm very sure Teddy Luxe Closet is going to be one of the biggest things in the country. As long as Africana is the one who's the brand ambassador, I can foresee very good things. Yes.
Now, Africana has a YouTube channel already.
Yeah.
But I saw a couple of comments on TikTok and people are like, we need more videos. Amber.
I know. You know, the thing is, Africana is so random, and I'm usually the one who takes videos. And I'm also busy because I have my businesses that I'm running, and I have a brand that I'm running also. So I wish I can give them more, but what I give them is what I can. Yeah, at the moment.
Just
yeah.
a question.
Okay.
Congratulations for this beautiful thing. And also, maybe when we talk of the circle of friends Amberay and Rapundo are having, they're not so much into celebrities. And also today you can look at it and you can say, see a celebrity wengi. Maybe what really pushed you to maybe have a cycle of friends out of celebrity life?
I'll say we still have friends when you are a celebrity and all, but when you wamefika leo, when waliweza kufika, wengine hawakuweza kufika. But for me, today was very intimate. We really wanted people who are in our lives, like friends, genuine people. Yeah.
So there are some friends that we invited to this show.
Yes.
They communicated.
Yes, they did. Yes.
All right, now still, Rapundo, today you have told Amber that huu mwaka hauishi bila harusi.
When is the wedding?
Tupe mwezi. Amber is really waiting.
You know, you guys are trying to open a Pandora's box. Mombe wedding, we've discussed over and over again. It will come at the right time.
Yeah.
I know Amberay really wants a wedding over and over again, but she's wedding my wife.
A glam wedding, not just any wedding.
But she
Yeah.
Glamorous wedding,
Yeah.
yeah. It will
Yeah,
happen.
extra.
It will happen. Unajua vitu ni plan. Because one thing about me, and I think that's one thing that Africana has picked for me. I do things at the right time when I feel I'm ready to do them. But other things I've already seen them. I've played them in my head over and over again. So I'm not worried. The right time will present itself, and I will give her one of the best weddings. It will be something that the whole country will talk about. Because I know weddings mostly are for the women. So I'll do something that can really make her feel proud and her parents can feel proud as well. So when the right time comes, I will do it.
Yeah,
Yes.
So see this year.
Truly, relax. That's
Maybe
gonna be a
surprise.
surprise. Yes.
Because after the Dukes and wedding, watu walikuwa na watag wakisema the only wedding tunajua inaweza overpower hii ni ya Rapundo na Amberay. So that's why we are asking, because sisi pia wa Kenya we want to tuchangamke, we have our own, yeah, tuchangamke.
Yes, at the right time, I give him a will do.
Actually, let me tell you guys. He has been wanting us to do a wedding, for the longest. But you see the pressure that is there. Hey, me, I don't want to do anything that is mediocre. And of course, I know my mom has so many friends. For me, I don't have so many friends. But also, my mom has so many friends and all, and we have to give them the best. And now we have so many projects that we're working on, which is costing a lot of money. There's no way I will do at you, ama niwaambie at you, say hiyo ndio nafanya harusi sijui nini mnichangie. No, we'll never do that.
One thing, I think if we do our wedding, I'd invite people. I will never form a WhatsApp group at your home.
Exactly.
It is something we're doing for ourselves. And I think that's one thing that also people need to follow. Things like weddings, nini, rorashio, that is something you do for yourself. Stop putting three groups, you want to put again, blah blah. Maybe out of emergency. Probably umefiwa, or maybe you got an emergency, ama mtu ni mgonjwa, accident. But some things which are so personal, I think people should just do them when they're ready. Hakuna pressure. No one is giving you pressure to go marry next month. No, do things at your own time. Save your own money. Even if you don't have, it doesn't have to be something very very big. It depends with the expectations. You understand? Well, I'm the one who's marrying you, so we will do it my way.
Yeah,
but I promise you it will be something
like
nice.
you said, harusi ni ya wanawake.
And I promise it will be big. Yes, but I'm talking about other people.
Okay.
It really doesn't have to be like that big. It depends. Unajua, Mungu ametupatia sort of money differently. There are those who have money, there are those who don't have money. It doesn't mean that if you don't have money, you don't have to do a wedding. Or it doesn't mean that if you don't have enough money, you have to give people pressure to go or kuchangia. Just do what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And maybe say on Lisa, niliona pale post fulani hapo you are trying to get into losing weight. Watu walilalamika sana wakasema sasa Rapundo ameguziwa mlima. Good to be. Why did you decide that you want to lose weight?
Mlima bado iko like mlima
Nimepungua
itaisha.
kidogo.
But hezi isha cause it's natural.
Hii inapungua.
I just feel, ukikuwa, unajua the more unaenda ukizeeka, unani lose weight kidogo. Unajua niweze kukimbia here and there ama aje tu.
Kukimbia here and there? What do you mean by that?
Kukimbia watu
When you look at tukiangalia comment section when umepost video za Atana, watu sema mnafaa kuleta Atana baby mwingine. Na I know mnaona hizo comments. Maybe are you guys planning to bring another baby Atana akwe na sasa mwingine mdogo ashabi?
No, at the moment it's not really in our plans. We are working on so many things. And I think personally I've not been on social media for the last 1 month.
Yeah.
There's so many things, traveling here and there, so there's so many projects that we're running. We are running. Having another baby at the moment, I think all this like past our wedding before I even think of giving another baby. So when that happens, maybe you can pop 2 more.
Alright, one last question
Yes.
from me. This Amber. The day you posted on Instagram, you were advising influencers on what exactly to do, what to playlist, market something just like that. And we saw people write about.
Just go straight to the point.
Just go straight.
Just go straight to the point.
You saw people say maybe that message okay.
It was, yeah, it was. Because that was so uncomfortable. Like you're called somewhere, you're going to promotion for a certain business, and then you go there, and all you think about, because Amber is like based in that place, and you just have to throw shade in the name of Nampenda. I mean, I feel influencers should be more professional. It's not just about when to ongelea ati tupate views and all. Like, be intentional about what you're saying and all. I mean, what is ati nikuliwapikia mavumbi? And again, I don't just cook for anyone. I cook for the people that I love. And my house, people have come to my house, the people that I love genuinely, and people that mean a lot to me. If you've never come to my house, then
So maybe did they reach you out after you posted to say so?
No, they didn't. And these are people that have not spoken to for the last, and then someone to just wake up and say some nasty stuff. And I also saw comments, people saying like, oh, ilikuwa jokes, maybe this is how they joke. No, some jokes are, no, I mean, I take alcohol as well, but people need to be respectful.
So is that the reason you say that you are mtakuwa mkiongea for a year and you guys have been friends for some time, mnakuwa to show moja. Maybe is there something that happened before wakuja wa dress story?
No, you know, being friends, it doesn't mean like you guys have to talk every day, right? Yeah, mnaweza kuwa friends, but mnaongea muda kwa muda, sindio? And all, yeah. But all I'm trying to say, we are not that close. Yeah.
I have a question. Raising a celebrity child at a young age, what are some of the challenges you've gone through? And what advice would you give to a parent who trying to raise a celebrity child?
Oh my God. I don't even have an answer.
I think one is people are so opinionated. They'll always give you advice. Fanya hivi, like right now with Africanah, we speak a lot of Kiswahili with her, and people are like, oh, English, blah 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 blah, you know. So people always have opinions on how to raise a child, but we don't give in to any other opinion. Like I said before, what Africanah to people she is, we raise her according to her terms, and that's it. So that's one of the pressures that we get from outside of that, and we don't want to do things like we don't want to be very very perfect, you know. Our story, I think even Amberay, we've always been who we are. We don't pretend to be people that we are not. What you see is how we are at the end of the day. So we will never fake it for social media, for clickbait or whatever it is. And that's the same thing that we do with Africanah. That's why sometimes when we make a video, come compass, nini. Like we don't want to look all that perfect. We just want to be who we are and enjoy life. Yes.
Lastly, just a message to your fans for always supporting Africanah. Tumepost video pale, love yuko hapo, wanasema they love Africanah so much.
For me, I just want to say thank you so much for the genuine love that you have for Africanah. I don't know why you love her. Maybe you love the drama and all. Yeah, she's super dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what else do I have?
I think for me, just I'm very, very happy for all Kenyans who've shown love to Africanah. And these are people who've supported her and they always admire her. And we are so happy. If there's anything I could give for, or just show you how much grateful I am for loving our daughter the way you do. Manze, thank you so much. She's just who she is. We'll keep on raising her the way we have to raise her and keep on supporting her. So thank you so much for the love you've shown to our daughter. Yes, we are very grateful.
Just a quick one, Amba. You know, when people look at you as a couple, they think that you guys smile online, like in the other side maybe how do. Is there a moment you guys have gone through, a long moment you've gone through together, yenye mngependa kusema, maybe to motivate someone out there that marriage is not all about a happiness, it's all about being happy for a long moments pia na kusaidia.
Yeah, but marriage is not perfect. If you think marriage is perfect, then you're mad. Like I said before, when in a relationship, you have to wake up every morning and choose your partner. Even when your heart doesn't feel like. Na saa zingine ananikosianga na mwenyewe kidogo unajua, but sometimes when na saa zingine ananikosianga na mwenyewe kidogo unajua, but sometimes when I'm in like when good terms and all, I look at you and I'm like, oh my God, this is my Prince Charlie, look at you, the way you feel and all, unajua. But you just have to wake up every day and choose your path.
Na ile moment mmepitia mko pamoja?
Ziko mingi, but I'll never come online and address that.
Yeah, we never do.
Yeah.
We've had, if you are a fan, obviously know the low moments, what you've gone through here and there.
Yeah.
But they're just there at the end of the day. No marriage is perfect.
Yeah.
And if you come and tell you that, oh, our marriage is perfect, no, it's not. We make a lot of mistakes over and over again. But as she said before, we keep on waking up and choose each other. So it's just a matter of solving your ego. If your ego is there and this other one's ego is there, you never solve anything. So sometimes you need to know when you're on the wrong and you apologize. And you move on. So no marriage is perfect. We'll be lying to you tell you that it is all rosy. It's not. Yes.
Thank you so much for inviting us here to celebrate Africanah's birthday.
Thank you so much as well.
Thank you for
having us.
coming.
We really appreciate it.
And good job raising a star. All the best.
Malizia na kamua.
Mbarikiwe hadi
Asanteni sana.
mshangae.
Thanks for coming. We hope you enjoyed and you had fun.
Yes, we did.
Perfect.